إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعين به ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا أما بعد. All Montreal pupils, welcome to our new English lesson today. Today we are going to study Unit 12, Lessons 4 and 5. Okay? Then let's start by studying some new words. Now, let's start by studying some new words. But before we start studying the new words, I want to refresh your information and answer this question. What are the effects of floods? What are the effects of floods on people? Of course, it's a loss of life. We can say that many people and animals die in floods. Many more get injured and others became homeless. All this happens because of floods. Now, let's study the new words together. The first word is announce. Announce. We say that TV announces that 100 people have died in flooding in Nigeria since the start of rainy season in June. Announce. What's involved? Announce. Announce, it means to make a public and typically formal declaration about a fact, occurrence, or intention. To inform people about something, to tell people some news. Water came in. The word come in. Water came in people's houses. What is the meaning of come in? Come in happens when the tide comes in, the sea moves towards the land. Come in, it means to get into something. Certainly, the boy would never be able to return to his previous lifestyle. This is the previous lifestyle. If you play games for so long time, then you won't come to your previous. Previous means existing or occurring before in time or order. Something happens, then after that another thing happens, then the first one we call it previous. Also we have the word regularly. He should play sports regularly instead of playing video games to have a healthy lifestyle. If you want to have healthy lifestyle, you have to do sports regularly. What is the meaning of regularly? Means frequently or something that happens often, or from time to time. When the tide goes out, go out, go out. The water level falls. What's the meaning of go out? It means to become extinguished. When it finishes, go out. The next word is mansion. We say that kings and queens live in mansions. If you look at the picture, you will easily know the meaning of mansion. Then the word mansion means, it's a perfect house. Large, impressive house. It is mansion. Tightrope walker is walking over waterfall. Fearlessly. Then the next word is fearlessly. A tightrope walker is walking over a waterfall fearlessly. Then what's the meaning of fearlessly? What do you think about these sports? They practice it fearlessly. Then fearlessly means dangerously or hazardously. In a dangerous way. The car was broken and lift of the turn off. Then wasn't off, turn off. This place is called a turn off. It's a junction at which a road branches off from a main road. It is a turn off. Now, let's go to the next part in our lesson today. It is grammar lesson about report the speech. I think you have studied the reported speech before and you know it. We have two kinds of speech. We have the direct speech and the reported speech. Then what is the direct speech and the reported speech? We say that the direct speech, it is the actual words of the speaker. For example, if Ahmed says, I am very busy, I am very busy. We want to report this to another one. I have listened these words from Ahmed and I want to tell my father or my mother or any other one. Then what would I say? I'll say Ahmed said he was very busy. Ahmed said he was. He said I am very busy. We would change it to Ahmed said he was very busy. Another example, the town flooded last week. She, she said, the town had flooded the week before. She said that, or she said the town had flooded the week before. Then, how can we change words or how can we change the speech from direct into indirect or reported speech? Let's see some examples. When we report what people say, we use a reporting verb. The first thing that we should do is to use a reporting verb and make some changes to the speaker's actual words. For example, if Ahmed says, I'm very busy, we want to change it into a reported speech. I want to tell another one these words. What would I say? I'll say, Ahmed said he was very busy. Yeah. We can also use the word that after the reporting verb. Then we'll say Ahmed said that he was very busy. In general, the verb in reported speech is more in the past than the verb in direct speech. If you want to change the actual words of someone or the direct speech, you should put the verb in the past tense. And we have seen this before. And I want you to know something, that we must use a noun or a pronoun after the verb till. Instead of said, if you know the addressed person, then we should use told space someone. For example, he told his father he had won a prize for English. He said, I have won a prize for English. These are the actual words of the speaker. I want to report this. I want to change it into indirect speech. I say he told his father, or he said that he had won a prize for English. Another example, if someone says, don't wait for me, don't wait for me. I say, I told you, I told him, I told Ali, I told someone not to wait for me. Yeah. Then if you use the revert verb till, we should use a pronoun or a noun after it. Now, on your student's book page 92, we want to answer the question there. Yes, question 2 says, complete the sentences by reporting the things that these people said. We want to change these actual words of the speakers to a reported speech or passive voice. Yeah. The first one is answered for us. The first one says, my house is near the river. Omar said that his house was near the river. Yeah, it's so easy. I think you all can answer it easily. The first sentence is, my house is near the river. Omar said that his house was near the river. The next one, they're building flood defenses. Yeah, they are building flood defenses. They are building. It's in the present. We want to say, Walid said that. They, yes, Walid said that they were building flood defenses. Letter C. The river flooded the town last week. The river flooded. It's in the past. It's in the past simple tense. If we want to change into the passive voice, we will use the past perfect tense. Then Amal said that. What did Amal say? Amal said that the river had flooded the town the week before. Yeah. Then we changed the word last week into the week before. The water came into my house. The water came into my house. Nora said that. Yes, Nora said that the water had come into her house. The next one. They built the hotel on springs. The journalist said that. Yes, built will be changed into the past perfect. Then we will say the journalist said that they had built the hotel on springs to avoid earthquakes, of course. Now, the next question says, write this story using natural words. He said some sentences. We want to change them to the yes. We want to use the actual words of the speaker. Yeah. Letter A. 10-year-old Nazrul from Bangladesh said that he had been trapped on the roof of his house. Then the real words were, I was trapped on the roof of my house. The first one is answered. Let's see letter B. The river in this town had overflown its banks after heavy rain. What were the actual words of the speaker? He said, the river in my town. The river in my town has overflown its banks after heavy rain. Yeah. Then we changed the word his, yeah, into my, and had flown, we made it in the present perfect, has overflown. The next one, he explained that his father had woken him early in the morning because the house had been full of water. Then what were the actual words? They were, my father woke me early in the morning because the house was full of water. Yeah. The next one, Nazrul said that he had looked after his baby brother while his parents had carried all the furniture upstairs. The actual words were, I looked after my baby brother while my parents carried all the furniture upstairs. The next one, he said that he and his family had spent a night on the roof of their house and that nobody had rescued them until the following day. What were the actual words? He said, me and my family spent a night on the roof of our house and nobody rescued us until the next day. The next sentence, Nazrul said that he had been staying with his aunt since the flood. Yeah, what were the actual words? He said, I have been staying with my aunt since the flood. Now, we finish page 92. Now, let's go to your sentence book, page 93. On page 93, we have some diagrams. we want to look at these diagrams and the vocabulary in the box. Then complete sentences A to H below. Use the present simple form of the verbs from the list below. And here you need to use some verb more than once. Yeah, we have the verbs come in, fall, fluid, flow, go out, flow up, rise, and run. The first one, the rain space from the clouds onto the hills. The rain, yes, of course, falls. The rain falls from the clouds onto the hills. Letter B. The stream space into the river. Yeah, the stream flows into the river. The river space through the city. Yeah, runs. The river runs through the city. The river space its banks. The river, yeah, rises its banks. The water level in the river, what happens to it? Yeah, overflows. Yeah, the water level in the river overflows. The water space the town, floods. Yeah, the water floods the town. The next diagram. When the tide space, the water level space. Yeah, when the tide comes in, the water level rises. When the tide space, the water level space. When the tide goes out, the water level falls. And now let's go to exercise number 2. Here we want to show the difference between the word high and tall. High and tall have similar meanings, but pines are high and trees are tall. We say the tide is high. The difference between high and tall, the word high means it is high from the ground. We want to see how high is this point from the ground. But the word tall, it doesn't mean that. We don't mention the position. We don't want to say the position of something. We only want to say that something that is high from the ground. Yeah. Let's choose tall or high in this exercise. The first one says, he is only 14 years old, but he is nearly as space as his father. Yeah, as tall as his father. The water level in the river is periodically high. Yeah, the water level in the river is periodically high. The rooms in the president's mansion have beautiful, no ceiling, yet high ceilings. High ceilings. The city center is full of space modern buildings. Yeah, tall modern buildings. You should go to bed if you have a space temperature. Yeah, high temperature. High temperature. People are buying vehicles made in their own countries because of space prices. Yeah, high price the price of imported cars. Now, my dear pupils, we came to the end of our lesson today, and until I see you in our next lesson, may God bless you all, and goodbye for now.